Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Great 8 Events. I'm your host, Delaney Hall. I hope everyone is well after the chaotic week I think all of us had last week. It's a new week, and of course that means new events. So as you guys know, I usually, I highlight a lot of events, but I usually pick one that I really hone in on, and I talk to some of the organizers about it. So this is kind of like a 2-for-1 special. So we are focusing on the Richmond Symphony. They are having two concerts this weekend. And they're different and they're fun and they are so excited about it. So the first one they're having on Saturday, it's called A Celebration of Black Music in Film. And I want to bring in some pictures to help me tell this story. So it's being conducted by, I want to make sure I get this correct, Naima Bars is conducting this, and essentially this entire concert was made by an entrepreneur. Here he is right here, James Crump Wallace. He reached out to the Richmond Symphony with this idea, and almost a year later it's happening. So essentially the symphony is going to be playing along with soundtracks from very famous Black films, and you may recognize some of these titles like Superfly, Do the Right Thing, Crooklyn, Jordan Peele's Get Out, Purple Rain. That's just some of them they're going to do. They're so excited about this. They're also featuring Richmond's own Butcher Brown, which are these guys. They are from Virginia. They are extremely talented, and they have a blend of jazz, rock, funk, R&B, soul. They're really excited to do this, and like I said, it's been a year in the making, and it's going to be very different than what you normally think of, at least what I think of when you think of the Richmond Symphony. A lot of us may think of that classical style, which they still do, but this is just showing a different side to that. So I talked to Christopher Anderson. He's with the Richmond Symphony, more about why they're excited and more about that different sound that you might hear. Let's take a listen.
Richmond Symphony is a member of this community, and we recognize that this community does not prefer or look for one particular type of music, and the talent and breadth of quality that Richmond Symphony can produce can cover all of it. And so we can have Bach and Beethoven one day, and we can have Superfly the next. And so I think that's what we hope that the Richmond Symphony can provide.
I think he said it perfectly. Bach and Beethoven one day and Superfly the next. They're really showing the breadth and the complexity of what kind of music that the Richmond Symphony has to offer. So that's on Saturday at 8 p.m. at the Carpenter Theater. You can grab your tickets online. And that's not the only thing that's going on at the Richmond Symphony. So you can enjoy that on Saturday and then come back on Sunday at 3 p.m. for their Celebrate MLK concert. This is chamber music, so more of that classical arrangement style that some of us may be more familiar with Richmond Symphony. Of course, this is all to celebrate Dr. King's message of hope, unity, and justice through music. And with this concert on Sunday, tickets for kids 18 and under are actually free. So what a better way to, honor Dr. King by coming out and enjoying some wonderful chamber music. So again, this is on Saturday and Sunday at the Richmond Symphony at Carpenter Theater. If you want to learn more about this, I highly suggest you go to Richmond Symphony's website. They have all of this listed. We also have it all listed on our website, wrec.com. And I'm actually putting together some stories that are going to be airing tomorrow during the 4 p.m. newscast and 6 p.m. newscasts that give us a little, even more in depth if you want to hear directly from Christopher Anderson again. They're really excited, and I'm excited for them. I think it's going to be great. So that is a weekend with the Richmond Symphony. 2 different options there. I want to bring in our handy dandy list per usual. So more events this weekend is the Freedom Classic Festival on Saturday at Virginia State University. Doors open at noon. This is a doubleheader between VUU and VSU, of course, women and men's basketball teams. It's been a tradition in Richmond for a very long time, since January 14th, 1996, in fact, and has really grown. Thousands of alumni come out, students, fans, and of course, it's on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., that weekend as well. So the women's game starts at 1 o'clock. The men's game starts at 3:30. There's also going to be a vendor market and a college fair, so a lot of different resources as well. Of course, go watch some basketball games because It's going to be epic. But there's other opportunities there as well. So you can buy your tickets at freedomclassicfestival.com for $25. And you may have also been seeing ads for this on Channel 8. I've been seeing them in the morning. So be sure to catch your tickets for that. It should be an amazing time. Something a little different. I know it's been really cold out, and Matt's been talking about some Arctic blasts. I think you heard Autumn say at 9, like he said something like it's only going to go downhill from here, and it's already really cold. So I'm kind of nervous, but so now starting on Saturday, through March 9th, there's a new exhibit that's opening up at Lewis Ginter Botanical Garden, showcasing artist Christine May's hit sculpture series, Rich Soil. The photos look incredible. She is an extremely talented artist. It's inspired by the movement in Alvin Ailey's dance composition Revelation that honors the ancestors. So you'll find 29 life-size sculptures in 7 different areas around the garden. And I did take some of the words from the website because I wanted you to get a real sense of what she's going for. So this is from Christine Mays. It says, sculpted from thousands of pieces of wire, hooked and looped together, each figure embodies a fleeting gesture or expression that delivers a message of strength while challenging how we view ourselves and others. My hope is that the figures will spring forth like spirits rising from the soil to be recognized, revered, and embraced. So very powerful words there. If you're not familiar with Christine May's work, she's actually from San Francisco, has been an artist since 1993. She's actually the grand finale winner in 2015 of the 5th annual Bombay Sapphire Artisan Series national competition, if you're familiar with the arts world. So again, this opens on Saturday and lasts through March 9th. And the photos that Lewis Ginter actually has, these sculptures are covered in snow, so it's very magical. And it is included in general admission to the garden. So you don't have to pay an extra fee. Just, get your ticket, enjoy your time in the garden, bundle up, please. And just know it's included in general admission. So that is the Rich Soil sculpture, not even open to the public yet. So I just love all the art and the artists and the artistry in Richmond. There's so much of it. So the last event that I want to talk about is nature journaling at Powhatan State Park on Saturday. So this was actually rescheduled. It's happening on Saturday at 10 a.m. So Powhatan State Park is offering this at the Powhatan County Public Library, but it's through the state park. So essentially, it's going to be a hands-on way to learn more about journaling and what nature journaling is. So it's geared towards teens and adults. So essentially, you're going to start with an introduction. Then they're going to tell you to go outside, go explore, go collect, go observe, and then record what you see in your journals. So you will be walking around. It seems like there's an optional trail that near the library where you can go and observe and collect. So if you're doing that, probably save the high heels for home. Wear something comfortable that you can walk in and bundle up because you're going to be outside in nature regardless of if you're walking or not. We know that Matt's been talking about these really cold temperatures, so please be mindful if you're doing anything outside, including this. The Powhatan County Library is on Man Road. And if you come, bring something to write with, bring something to write on, and you might want to bring a chair. I don't know the logistics outside the library. If there's benches, I'm sure there are. But if you want to be safe than sorry, go ahead and bring your chair so when you are outside, you can relax and really take in nature, soak it all in. So registration is encouraged in advance because space is limited. So there are a couple ways you can do that. You can call the state park office at 804-598-7128 from 9 to 4, or you can email powhatan at dcr.virginia.gov. You can also just go to our website, wrec.com. We actually have a full community calendar of events where you can check what's going on in your area. You'll see this pop up if you go under Saturday. Everything's arranged by day. So community calendar, go to Saturday. You'll see it pop up, and you should be good to go. So I know that was shorter. I feel like with the new year, we're seeing a lot less maybe outdoor festivals, and people are really trying to find ways to stay inside and stay warm, which I completely understand. So again, all of this is, a lot of these are on our website, wrec.com, under that community calendar I mentioned. the Richmond Symphony. You can find more content from me tomorrow and on our website. But again, if you have an event that you want us to learn more about and hear about, please send us an email at news@wrec.com. We'd love to hear about it. We also do live interviews on 8 News at 9 now, all about these amazing events you guys are doing. And you're doing a lot to help your community, and we're so thankful for that. So if you, get in touch with us any way that you can. For now, I will say goodbye, and I will see you next week.